By 3 to 6 months, babies are beginning to notice and already express preference by race.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
I don't want you to ride. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
You have the luxury of not knowing what I know.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
We have a new American patriot to bring to you today, David Johnson. David Johnson is the whistleblower, if you're not familiar with the story, the whistleblower for Hasbro, as they tried to implement a mandatory training based solely on CRT, claiming that children were becoming racist as early as 3 months old. The argument here, we've talked a lot about CRT, we've talked a lot about it in our episodes, we've made a lot of points and good investigation on the concept to try and define for you what it really is. What they're trying to do here is to try and say that racism in white people not only exists, not only it's in everybody, but that it's biological and that it cannot be eliminated. That babies are born with it and that babies start to show signs of racism as early as 3 months old. Take a look at the training that he showed us.
By 3 to 6 months, babies are beginning to notice and already express preference by race. There was research that looked at how by 6 months, infants living in a homogeneous or same race neighborhood showed preferences for faces from their own racial groups, whereas infants living in more racially diverse environments did not show that same preference for their own racial group. And this is really important because we see that early exposure to different races is impacting these preferences before babies are even 1 year old. By age 3, children are already starting to apply stereotypes, and research shows that they also may use racist language intentionally at this age. And white children at this age may report explicit or overt negative attitudes towards people of color.
Now, Hasbro tried to say in a statement that that training was optional. They didn't say that training was optional, which is why I believe David Johnson's saying it's not, because they said what they said was that from time to time we have optional trainings. They didn't say this one was optional. But let me give you their statement as David Johnson reads it. You can see where you can donate money to him on the bottom of the screen as I show this clip. If for those who think that he did this just for money, keep in mind whistleblowing is a risk. You're throwing away your career, you're throwing away your job, you're leaving yourself with no income. So there is an element that we need to support these people, and that so that when more people want to come out and more people want to tell the stories of what's going on in their company, that they're not exactly afraid to do so. And hell, if they've got legitimate video evidence and things of that nature, I don't care if they make a little coin on it. It's worth it. So here's the clip of him reading Hasbro's statement.
Hasbro has stated, our mission is to create the world's best play and entertainment experiences that connect children, fans, and families around the world. We occasionally invite third-party speakers for optional sessions to discuss diverse viewpoints. As always, the views expressed by external speakers are their own and do not reflect the views of the company. Well, I can't speak for all the other employees at Hasbro, but that meeting was on my calendar, so it was mandatory for me.
I don't know if Hasbro was aware of this training in detail. I'm sure the CEO did not watch full skits of the training, etc. I'm sure it was proposed to him. Those people should be getting punished by this point. They should be getting a ton of bad publicity, and they should be doing an about face right now to save face, because people are pissed. And we're pissed all over the country, and we're not going to stop. You want to promote this racist nonsense? You want to promote this segregationist crap? Then expect people to line up and fight back. Rant over.
Money. And like that.